Yeah, I wanna know. Know you ain't trouble letting go. You can feel the same on the road. So live on days of dawn.
The future had no scent. It was all polished steel corridors, humming circuits, and air so filtered it forgot how to carry memory. YN often thought that was a part. History was full of sweat, soil, and rain. The future? It was sterile, quiet, obedient. She stood inside her temporal vessel, watching the holographic projection of a battlefield bloom before her like a flower. Battle of the Crimson Moon. Year 1423 of the Old Kingdom. Casualty, General Park Jimin. Her fingers hovered over the glowing interface.
Vital sacrifice confirmed.
The system chimed in its calm, mechanical voice.
Subject Jimin's probability 99.98%.
She had observed 1,000 before. Kings, revolutions crushed, lovers separated by plague. But when the projection sharpened, and she saw him, her breath caught. Jimin stood on a windswept ridge, crimson cloak snapping behind him. His armor bore scratches of previous skirmishes. His dark hair clung to his forehead, damp with rain. His eyes? They weren't statistics. They were weary, human, alive. And they...
This is not data.
She whispered to herself.
It's a man.
Her mission was simple. Observe. Do not interfere. Record the pivot point of history. But something inside her, something human, trembled. The first time he saved her, it was an accident. A storm had rolled across the hills. YN had been cloaked, monitoring Do-yoon's scouting patterns. Her device flickered. Then, the cloaking shimmer snapped off like broken glass. Do-yoon's scouts spotted her strange attire instantly.
There, a spy.
She stumbled backward. The malfunction. Steel flashed. She had been trained for emergency combat, but not like this. Not against seasoned soldiers with mud in their teeth and desperation in their veins. Lunged toward her, and another sword intercepted it with a clang. Jimin. He moved like poetry written in steel, efficient, precise, devastating. Within moments, the scouts lay unconscious or fled into the dark forest. He turned toward her, chest rising and falling.
You
He said, voice low.
are not one of mine.
Rain plastered her strange fabric suit against her skin. She quickly wrapped a stolen cloak around herself.
I am a traveler.
She said carefully.
From distant lands.
His eyes narrowed slightly. Curious. Not...
You are a poor liar,
She stiffened.
but
He continued, sheathing his sword.
you are alive because I chose not to question you first.
Silence hung between them.
Come,
He said finally.
it is to wander alone.
She followed him, and something irreversible shifted. He offered her shelter in his command tent. Candles flickered against canvas walls. Maps sprawled across wooden tables. The air smelled of leather and iron. He handed her a cup of warmed drink.
You dress like no land I have conquered or allied with.
He observed.
I am not from lands you know.
He studied her.
Then, from where?
She met his gaze.
From a place that has already survived what you are fighting for.
His expression softened.
Then, tell me,
He said quietly.
do we endure?
Her heart clenched.
Yes.
That single word felt like treason. He exhaled slowly, as if she had given him oxygen.
Good.
He whispered. Days passed. She told him fragments of the future disguised as myths. Machines that flew like dragons, cities that glowed without flame, medicine that cured sickness in hours. He listened like a child hearing prophecy.
You speak as though you have seen it.
He said one night.
I have.
He stepped closer.
You look at me strangely.
He murmured. Her voice shook.
How?
As though I am already gone.
His hand lifted, hesitant, and brushed a loose strand of hair from her face.
Why do you look at me like that? Why, N?
He asked softly.
As if you carry the weight of all time in your eyes.
Her breath trembled.
'Cause perhaps I do, Jimin. And the weight of yours too.
The air changed. He leaned closer. Slowly, deliberately.
Tell me to stop.
He whispered. She couldn't. It wasn't frantic. It wasn't rushed. It was aching. His hands framed her face like something fragile, like something impossible. When they parted, his forehead rested against hers.
This is madness.
He breathed.
Yes.
And yet,
He murmured, thumb tracing her jaw.
it feels like destiny.
Reality struck when she saw Sohee, graceful, gentle, loyal. Sohee greeted her warmly.
You are the traveler General Jimin saved.
She said kindly.
He speaks of your unusual wisdom.
Hwayeon's chest tightened. Sohee's eyes were bright, devoted. She loved him, and he was promised to her. That night, Hwayeon confronted him.
You are betrothed.
He closed his eyes briefly.
Yes.
Then what am I?
He stepped closer, anguish etched across his features.
You are
His voice cracked.
the only person who sees me. Not as a symbol, not as a hero, just as a man.
She swallowed.
And she?
She represents my duty, my people, stability.
And I.
He cupped her face,
You,
crashed to... This time, desperate. She pulled away, breathless.
This is wrong.
yes,
He whispered.
but when I am with you, the war goes quiet.
Her resolve shattered. They met in shadows, in stolen hours, in hushed tents beneath the rising moon. He traced her strange fabric, fascinated.
You feel like silk and starlight.
He murmured.
And you feel like war.
She replied, fingers sliding along his chest plate.
And something softer beneath it.
That night, under the flicker of candlelight, he removed his armor piece by piece. Not as a general, as a man. There was urgent but tender. Hands exploring unfamiliar, breaths mingling. Against her shoulder as if memorizing her.
Stay.
He whispered against her.
I cannot.
Then lie.
He pleaded. So she did.
I will stay.
Back in her vessel, she ran simulations obsessively. Timeline deviation attempts, 47. Outcome, kingdom annihilated. Attempt 83, Doyoon reigns, mass. Attempt 121, civil collapse. Every path where Jimin lived led to ruin. She collapsed to her knees.
I hate you.
She whispered to history. When she returned to him, her eyes were red. He noticed immediately.
What burdens you?
Fate.
He held her close beneath the pale, rising moon.
I feel it too.
He confessed.
This battle, it is an end. and a beginning.
She begged.
Let me take you away. I can show you wonders. A world without this war.
He smiled sadly.
My people are here.
And I am not enough.
You are everything.
He whispered fiercely.
But I was not born to choose myself.
Her tears fell freely. He pressed a small wooden carving into her palm. A bird.
For freedom,
He said.
so that when you fly away from this land, you remember that I once dreamed of flying with you.
She broke.
I love you.
She whispered. He stilled, then gently.
I love you too.
The moon rose red, the battlefield roared. She watched from a hidden ridge, screaming to intervene. Jimin led the charge like a storm wrapped in steel clashed, horses screamed, darkened the earth. The feint exactly as recorded, drawing Do-yoon's forces away, buying time. Every second cost him. She saw the moment the pierced his side. Her scream was swallowed by the wind. He staggered but kept fighting, kept moving, kept protecting. Until finally, he fell to one knee beneath the crimson glow. His sword still raised, his lips moved. She swore he whispered her name. Then he collapsed, and the moon red above his still body. She returned to her vessel hollow. The system confirmed it.
Historical integrity preserved.
She wanted to tear it apart. Instead, she watched the centuries unfold. The kingdom flourished, monuments rose, children learned his name. So he led with strength, carrying his legacy forward. He had become legend, but to her, he was warm hands, soft whispers. Beneath stormlight, she clutched the wooden bird to her chest.
I chose them.
She whispered into the emptiness.
I chose history.
And somewhere deep inside the sterile future, she was no longer sterile. She had loved, she had broken, and she had let him. The archivist returned to her era changed. She walked among polished towers carrying the echo of steel and moonlight in her heart. When she closed her eyes, she still felt him, still heard him, still loved him. And beneath every crimson sunset in any century, she saw him standing on that ridge, alive,